What I would do at the last class is that I would give an introduction to some of the readings so that as you were going through the chapter, you had an idea of what was really important to learn in each one of these groups. Now, we have the study guide, and we have the book, and the chapter I'm going to do first is Chapter 7, The Role of the Dentition in Facial Growth. According to the study guide, there's three things that you need to know about this. One is to understand the physiologic importance of the periodontal ligament. Second is to be able to describe the difference between a natural tooth and a titanium implant. And the third one is to know the difference between dental eruption and dental drift. So why don't we start first by talking about teeth and talking about the periodontal ligament. So I'm going to go back to the board here, and we're going to draw a tooth. And let's just take a upper central incisor. We have the root. Obviously here you know from your dental anatomy you've got the crown and you've got the root. Now, the interesting thing about teeth, and you're going to spend almost your whole career now working with teeth, the thing you need to realize is that teeth exist and are unique in the body because part of the tooth is in a septic environment and part of the tooth is in an aseptic environment. So, most of our dental problems come when we contaminate the septic and the aseptic systems. So I see here, I need to get another piece of chalk. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So we've got a couple different colors here. I used the red here to draw the socket of the tooth. This is a cross section. Somewhere between the bone and the tooth, we have what we call the periodontal attachment apparatus. And the periodontal attachment apparatus separates the septic area of the mouth with the aseptic area of bone and periodontal ligament. So the tooth is not attached to the bone. This is very important. And in fact, it is suspended within the bone, and you have to think about this in 3 dimensions now, but it's suspended by what's commonly called the periodontal ligament, but in the book sometimes we even call it the periodontal membrane, and the reason is because we want to emphasize the dynamic nature of this structure. Without the periodontal ligament or periodontal membrane, our teeth would not function at all the way they do, both in chewing and also the way the teeth allow the face to grow and yet maintain the contact of the teeth. So, we've got the periodontal ligament, which is the connection between the cementum of the tooth and the alveolar process. We've got the septic environment and the aseptic system, and we want to maintain the septic system is in the mouth where we've got all the bacteria, and the aseptic. We never want to get a contamination of the aseptic with our septic system. Otherwise, we get problems in dentistry. That's where you get dental caries. This is a contamination of the pulpal system by the aseptic, of the septic into the aseptic. And periodontal disease is a breakdown of this periodontal attachment apparatus where we actually get contamination of the septic system into the aseptic in terms of the periodontal ligament support. So, very important that teeth never become permanently attached to bone. Okay, so that's sort of number 1 point. Teeth never, in their normal state,